Namaste, and welcome to another edition of Wakey and Bakey with Reiki. My name's Doug Hark, and yeah, it's another wonderful day. I just got out of my 45-minute meditation exercise Qigong. Time to have some coffee. And my Bakey. Somebody asked me about this. What this happens to be is called vaping, vaporizing. Use something called a volcano, which churns the cannabis into a vapor. There's no smoke in here. I don't burn anything, so it's much healthier. I'll make a video about this. For now, this is day 203 of my 1,000-day adventure. I'm 3 days into this second part of, I guess it'd be 5 parts, but it's just mainly the second part of my second 100-day stretch. And so this morning, when I was into my practice, I didn't have anything I was really going to talk about right now. And so I went, okay, what is there? And what started coming up was paying attention, paying attention to where I am, paying attention to what I'm doing. This is day 203. Am I following through on what I said I would do? No, I'm not. And I noticed this morning that, and I recognized yesterday, I'm not drinking enough water. I told myself that I'm going to start getting myself healthy so I can start hiking. I'm not drinking enough water. Yesterday was horrible. And this morning I can tell my meditation was a bit cloudy because of that. The second thing is 5 feet away is my weight bench. And I haven't exercised. I didn't exercise yesterday. I didn't do my weights. It was hot when I finally wanted to. And so while it was an excuse, it was hot here. I'm going to work on doing them in the mornings. Yet I realized I'm not following through. There's a few other things that I'm looking at and I'm not following through. And I started to get down onto myself. I quickly changed it. And I realized there are things that I'm doing. During my morning practice, I'm working more on my core. I notice my back is starting to have just a little bit of pain. Nothing really, it's just, if I work it, there's just I notice it. And so being that I notice it, I wanted to start working on it, and I realized my core, my weight. And so the last week I had been very consistent in doing core exercises in the morning. So I am making progress. I'm also making progress in that I'm waking up in the morning every morning now, 7 days a week, and doing my practice. I'm also following through afterwards with some follow-up learning, which is part of the Kaizen, constant never-ending improvement. So I am making progress. We're only at day 203, and I've recognized already that I'm not doing something, and so I'm going to snap back. I've figured out a time when I'm going to exercise. In addition, this morning what was happening is I really was noticing things that were triggering me in my environment. And so I quickly changed it around and noticed that for some reason those things which have been continually triggering me are really triggering me now. Flip it around using the Namaste, and I realized what was going on with that. And I took every bit of my triggering, every bit of my criticism that I was doing to this portion of the world out there, I brought it back into myself, looked at what I was doing, and it was like, holy crap, Doug, you're doing it. I see what you're doing. And that's not living to my fullest. It's not really having my vision goals crystal clear. I have them, yet they're not crystal clear. And so now I see that. And so I want to really start locking in my goals. I really want to start stepping up my game. The other thing I saw was, okay, I see all these places in my day where I am creating my day, I am controlling my day, I am the master of my day. And then I went, okay, what parts of the day am I not? And I realized every one of those parts of the day, I'm giving up control to someone else. I'm just letting my day just drift into mindlessness. And that's not good. I've got to start recognizing when I am in control, even if it's doing chores or something that I don't really want to do. Is it my choice? Is it my control? And if it is, that's part of life, and be grateful about it. So that's where I am on day 203. Many other things are happening. A lot is happening right now. Spiritually, things are aligning and coming to me, like my backpack trip a week ago. I just found another course I thought was on something else, and when I opened the course up, it was on that something else, but it was just so much bigger, brighter. It was just, holy crap. It's going over all of this stuff in the spiritual world I've been having questions about, including the gentleman who's doing it is speaking my language. Down to his comments about, I learned this stuff on my own. And yeah, I love it. I'm attracting these amazing things into the world, and what I have to do now is get more control of my world, using the law of attraction, seeing what I want, making what I see brighter and bolder so that I can attract more of it. So that's where I am. I'm here day 203. It's a wonderful Saturday. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, thinking I'm going to be shooting more videos. The one thing I'm really going to do is I'm ready to get the final Yumakedo intro course videos done. I've gone through the beta or the draft of the videos. I think I'm going to just shoot them here. You know, the initial ones. I might try to get up in the mountains. I'm going to see what's going on. This week, I commit, I will have the intro to Yumakedo finished. Yeah, I'll have them finished. It's either going to be done here with me shaving, or I'm going to head up the hill and shoot them up there. I'm really excited to be able to share this with others. So that's it for now. Let me take one more cup of coffee, drink of coffee. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful and amazing day as you create your reality. Namaste.